no heads up. Let's just get into this 5-minute quickie and let's be curious and experience.
Warning.
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 Warning. You are entering into the unplugged mind of Paul Clough. Too late. Personal Development Unplugged.
I want to ask you a question. And the question is this. Do you see wonder everywhere? Hi there, by the way. Paul here. Personal Development Unplugged, you know that. But a serious question. Do you see wonder everywhere? Because we've talked about, a little while ago, I did that real on-the-money 5-minute quickie about experiencing the world, seeing it, hearing it, and feeling it, all in one go. And that was stopping and pausing. But without stopping and pausing, do you notice wonder? Wonderful things? Because I think we don't. We get locked up in what we have to do, need to do, the pace of the world, the things that we've got to do quickly, so we're dashing here and dashing there. And yes, I do always say, why not just stop for a moment and pause? Have a look around. But when we're walking from one place to the other, what would it be like if you literally, specifically, looked where you're going? Not on your phone. Put the bloody thing away. Put it in your pocket. And spend those minutes looking around, listening around. And start wondering. Maybe wondering, I wonder where that came from. I wonder how it was invented. I wonder who made it. I wonder who put it there. I wonder who painted that. I wonder who had that idea. Or maybe I wonder who planted this tree. What decisions do they make? Because some trees are planted in rows. And when you look, you can still even see those rows. But some are at random. Did they grow by themselves? I wonder how tall they'll grow. I wonder how many insects and birds live in this tree. I wonder how old it is. Look at the beauty, the shape of the leaves. Look at the bark. I wonder what it's seen. I wonder what it's experienced. And that's only a tree, for Christ's sake. I'll say that again, and that's only a tree. What else would you see when you're walking along? People. I wonder what skills they have. I wonder what type of wonderful experiences they've had in their life. Because it always amazes me when I talk to people and actually ask that question. What really makes you buzz? What gives you joy? When I'm brave enough to ask that question. And then people start to tell you. They start to tell you things that if you, for me, and this is such a bad thing to do, you look at someone and you make a judgment. And all of a sudden they tell you stuff that your judgment was so way out. So, when you're moving, driving, how often do you look? I know you've got to pay attention, and of course we pay attention. But to look to where we're going, as opposed to just aimlessly listening to the radio and driving. What about if we're on a bus, a train? Maybe we just sit down with our earphones on, our book out, computer on our laps. But what would happen if just for a few minutes we looked out the window and saw those things and began to be curious of where things came from? What will happen to them? I wonder if I could replicate that. I wonder how I could use this information. Maybe I could use it as a metaphor, a story. Or maybe I could use it for an idea. Maybe just the colours will give me some inspiration. Asking the right questions when you look. Notice what you feel maybe when you're looking at those things. Who knows what inspiration you'll get. I know of people who have seen a tree and then just sat down by it. And we all love hugging trees, don't we? They're all tree huggers. But have you ever tried that? But not necessarily sticking your arms around it, because I've done that before and that's good. But Maybe just standing beside that tree and putting your hand on the trunk. I don't know why we go to trees every time. To me, a plant. Look at the animals around. I wonder what they're thinking. It's all just looking at the wonder. How did that develop? I don't know. It's just something that I think we forget to do because we get in that railway track. We go from one end of our journey from the start to the end and nothing in the middle. And as we've said before, life isn't a journey, it's an adventure. An adventure has wonderful steps along the way, but only if you choose to experience it. So I'm going to challenge you. If you want to take up this challenge, I'm going to challenge you. What can you notice the next time you're out? Maybe when you're sitting down. Here's another thing come to mind. You're sitting down in a restaurant, in a pub, in a bar, and just look around. Don't stare, by the way. But when you're looking around, notice all the different characters and wonder what their backgrounds. How did this place come about? I don't know. There's so many different things that we can set our mind to when we're curious and observant, and then wonder and ask ourselves, how can I use this? And you don't even have to answer the question, because your best friend inside, your unconscious mind, will store that. And when the time is right, the old boom, you'll get that inspiration. And then all you have to do is act upon it. Hey, just wonder, be curious, and look. Until the next time, it's Paul saying, have more fun than you can stand. And just wonder when you're going to be surprised by feeling happy for no reason. Hey, let's enjoy. Ta-da. Whoa. Just before you go, if you would, just bear with me for one moment. Well, about a minute. Because I have a very important personal request from Old Cluffy here to you. I'd like you to do one very big favour for me. In fact, it's only a little favour, but it'll have a huge effect, and certainly affect my gratitude immensely. Will you go to iTunes? And if you're not on iTunes, the player of your choice, but especially iTunes, go to iTunes and complete one of those reviews. You know, the ones with the 5 stars and just a little bit of typing to show people and tell people exactly the thing that you love about this Personal Development Unplugged podcast. Because when you do, it does wonderful things, because it will help grow the audience. Okay, you can say, well, that's your ego, Paul, but it isn't. It is a little bit, because I love speaking to so many people, but it also means that you are sharing the word and making a difference to those people. So when they read them, they go, oh, I'll have a listen to this. And that makes this podcast a little bit more popular. And if they share it and pay it forward and do the exact same thing, we're going to get noticed as a big community of change makers, because that's who you are, changing yourselves and being the change you want to see in others. And all it takes is that one little 5-star review. Well, it could be 5-star, could be whatever star you think is most applicable to you. If you do that, I would be absolutely awesomely gratitudinal, if that's a word, gratitudinal. So anyway, until the next time, and you'll probably hear this again, but please do a little favour for Cluffy. I'd be most grateful. Until then, or till the next time.